think we've been asking you about facing Washington again since March. Now that it's here, I mean, how much more in tune are you and focused on this matchup?
Definitely. I mean, he's a great guy, great speed, great big guy, physical, strong, fast, and it's gonna be fun going out there on Saturday to compete against him again.
I know you guys have the boundary corner and the field corner, but is this one of those games where you want to cover him as much as possible if you can?
Yeah, as much as possible if I can. I'll definitely be able to be on them. But they're a fast-paced team. We don't want to get caught doing a lot of things, so just get lined up and get ready to play.
How much is this as a chance of redemption for you guys, as a secondary specifically?
I mean, this new year, we're going into this year, we're feeling confident, and our job is to just stop the deep balls and stop the run as well, just as a defense and whole. And that's our goal. I mean, we're going to go in there, compete, play as hard as we can, and be able to come out with a win if we can.
That Oklahoma State game specifically, when you went back and watched the film, what did you guys, you, Dane, all the corners, what did you kind of gain from that?
We gain a lot. I mean, just watching it, what are little techniques, things we can work on, just technique-wise. I mean, so this whole week we just been starting off on Sunday. We just been working on our technique. We've been working with the younger guys and in the film room, learning more about the game and learning more about this team, and that's what we've really been doing.
When it comes to technique, is it just where, because they throw the ball almost to where it's difficult for a corner to get? I mean, what are you guys kind of focusing on when it comes to that stuff?
We just got to win at the line. That's what we do. I mean, every day we up in people's face and we're just going to have to win at the line. I mean, the technique starts at the line. That's our deal. So.
Avonte, other than when we're asking about it, is that something that you've thought about this offseason, is getting another shot at Oklahoma State?
I mean, of course I have. I mean, I know I've seen them on our schedule, and it's fun. You get to play them again, once again, and you get to play great players over there. So that's what we're looking forward to play great competition, and that's great competition there.
What makes Washington so special, other than the obvious that he's really fast? What are the things he brings to the table?
He can high point the ball. He can grab it, snatch it from you. I mean, that quarterback puts it in a great spot to where it's hard for corners to get it. He makes it difficult for the corner to get it as well. For the way he has great hands and he can grab it out there.
Are there certain techniques that you've been coached at this week to maybe combat that?
Yeah, I mean, you give him all the techniques, but at the end of the day, you got to still compete at the end because you don't never know how the ball is going to come in the game. But I mean, I've been working on my technique, watching film, just seeing how any way I can get better and be able to compete against him.
Would you value this win almost as much as you would say what happened last year against Clemson, since they are? I know it's not a conference route, it's not a conference game, but aside from that, I mean, given the nature of the opponent.
I mean, it's a new year for us. I mean, Clemson was last year. It's a new year. Great win last year. We coming into this year, we want to win. We want to get back on our right feet from last week. So we going in, we giving it all we have to be able to walk out with a win. I mean, so we can move into ACC play feeling good.
Avonte, you've told us before how much it's a pride position at corner and how you got to have a short memory, but is it hard not to see stuff like people criticizing you, whether it's in comments, social media, whatever, if you give up a catch, give up a touchdown?
Yeah, I don't look at that. So I don't even know. I don't really care what they say. If they are, kudos. I don't see it. So keep going for it.
With the tempo that Oklahoma State runs, I mean, you guys will probably need more than just you and Dane. I mean, is that something you've kind of told the younger guys, the other corners?
Yeah, I mean, I tell every guy, you got to be ready to come in, not even if it's tempo. I mean, anything can happen out there, cramps and hurts and anything can happen. You always got to be ready. So the guys come out and practice like they're ready to play in the first rotation anyway. So as long as you keep the guys ready, we always be ready.
How difficult can it be, though, at that tempo, though, Avonte?
It's fun. It ain't fun, but it's fun. It's something you never see. But, I mean, they get the ball hiked in 22 seconds, and they come back and hike it in 9. So, I mean, you just got to get ready to get moving, Once you make a play, you got to get home. And that's what we really preaching, just get home, get ready to play the next play.
Do you feel like the defense is in a better place to deal with all the challenges that Oklahoma State presents between the receivers, the tempo, all that, than you were a year ago?
Definitely. I mean, first time seeing a team, you learning them. You never really seen them on the field with a fast play, but now you seen them once, then you see them again for the second time. So you kind of know what they got. You kind of know what to expect. So you go in feeling a little bit better.
What you just said there about it's not fun to play against, but it's fun to play. That sort of tone.
Yeah.
Does the potential exist for this to be the most entertaining home game you're going to get this year for you guys to play in, for your fan base, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, just they come in ranked top 10. So
right now.
So they rank top 10, and it's just a chance to play some good competition. They coming in with speed and fast, and they moving fast, and it gets you moving, you know, thinking, and you don't want to think, but when you get out, you just got to get ready to play with them.
I know you like being out on the island like you were last year's game. Do you think you might get more help this year?
I mean, it's all in our scheme, and we're working on things. You never know until you come out Saturday and see what we got. So,
Avonte, as a leader in that secondary, how much have you seen guys like Dane, some of the young guys, grow even over the last month?
he's grown a lot. I mean, Dane, I knew Dane had it in him. He always had that dog attitude, and he come out, he works. He stays to practice and work. He stays to practice, and the same goes for all the other kids like Damari and Darren and all of them. They stay up to practice and they do extra things, and it's good to see the younger guys doing things like that because it shows they want to be on the field and willing to put in the work to play.
What do you have to do better running with the ball?
No comment.
How many carries